Hey guys, welcome back. So, insane breaking news right now. What's going on in the UFC? So, apparently, Ilia Topuria is going to vacate his belt and he's going up against potentially a fight against Islam Makhachev. Now, I think that's a horrible idea, and I have a much better plan and a much better idea, honestly. And let me know what you guys think in the comments, right? But I think I'm going to say this plan towards the end, but I'm going to build up to it because I want you guys to go through this journey with me and see if my way of thinking is right. So, for example, first of all, let's just begin by discussing the Volk getting another title shot. I think that's fair, to be honest. I think against Diego Lopez kind of makes sense, but Ilia Topuria. Wonderful champion. I'm a big fan of his, but come on, like he has fought Alexander Volk and so that's so weird. Volkanovski versus and also as well against Max, right? And these are amazing opponents. But the thing is, man, does that really warrant you to fight Islam Makhachev? Are you guys looking at what I'm seeing? Islam Makhachev has been through killer's row to get to the title, and he's fought absolutely every. Oh my God, I just clicked on a random. Look, man, like he's defended his title against Volk, Weiss, Oliveira, Dustin Poirier. Like this man has really gone through killer's row. And the thing is like Ilya is amazing and everything, but has he really done enough to go up a division and fight Islam? Plus, what does this do for Islam? Like Islam has already given the featherweight champion two opportunities, as we can see, to go grab that title. I understand it wasn't to Poirier, but at the same time, like he's done that for the UFC. I believe that Islam gets to say, no, I don't want this fight because it does nothing. Because if Islam does dominate Poirier, everyone's going to be like, yeah, he's bigger than him. He's a lot bigger than him. Look at the size difference. Obviously, Islam's a grappler. Although Toporia's grappling is very high level, by the way. And we're going to discuss the details of the fight in a second. But the thing is like, why should he give him an opportunity? In my opinion, and I'll mention my final opinion and what I think really should happen towards the end, the perfect fight to make, in my opinion. And let me know what you guys think. I'm going to mention that in a second. But the thing is like, let's look at like first of all, Islam is much bigger than Topuria, in my opinion. Although Topuria is a big featherweight, at the same time, like everyone's gonna be saying that if he wins, and if he loses, he's just like relinquished his belt for like what, man? Like he doesn't. I don't think he deserves this fight, to be honest, right? Anyway, what is that big fight I'm talking about? What's the fight that makes the most amount of sense to me and hopefully to you guys? What is it? Okay, let's get to that. So first of all, look at Topuria, right? He's fought Max Holloway in both. Really, is there anyone else on that list that you guys think is an amazing competitor? Like, yeah, Bryce Mitchell, Josh Emmett, but then like really, apart from that, like he's really not fought that many people. Like, look, man, like Bryce Mitchell is great and all, but like he's a really good fighter as well. But the thing is like it's not like the other guys that Islam has fought, right? That's one. Two, let's look at the fight actually between Islam Makhachev before I actually get down to the actual fight to make. So very quickly at a glance, it's quite funny actually because Islam's takedown defense is slightly lower than Poirier's, and his takedown accuracy as well is slightly lower than Poirier's. But then you look at the for example, the striking, which is supposed to be the other way around, right? So the striking accuracy is 47% for Topuria, and then you got 58% for Makachev. So it's quite funny because it's the other way around, how you'd expect it. But I think that's also because of the many fights that Islam's been in, as opposed to Topuria, like who's only been in a few. Anyway, now, like, who do I think wins this fight? I'll discuss that after I say the perfect match to make. So I believe that the perfect match to make between Ilia Topuria and anyone in the 155 division would be Arman, man. I don't know how people don't understand how obvious this is. You know what? If he goes up and he beats Arman, because I know Khabib and stuff we're talking about like Ilya fighting Charles Oliveira. I don't really quite understand why they'd recommend Oliveira. I think fight someone like Arman, bro. Like, why not Arman? Arman was set to fight for the title and he fumbled. And then Arman is also very good. And that would be an extremely good test for Ilya Taporia. And that would give us some, like, if he beats Arman, who's, I would say, wrestling is very close to Islam's, and we've seen that in fight one. Now we get to see it's like, if he does beat him, that makes more people want to see the fight between Ilya and Islam. If he beats him, that makes so many people want to see it because now we understand that he can neutralize that wrestling. And if he can, that's insane. Like that would be a massive fight, much bigger than it is right now. Because I understand that Ilya is undefeated, the aura around him, everyone wants to see him fight the champion. But at the same time, one, it's not fair. Two, you can get more money and you can get a much better build up if you just play your cards right, right? Anyway, I think I'm just gonna leave it at that to be honest, because I think my final recommendation is I think that Ilya should go up, fight Arman. Islam can just take that time off, in my opinion, to be honest. He's been quite, what's it called, like active. I think he deserves the time off, in my opinion. Or maybe take on another opponent. But like, I don't think he deserves to fight Ilya. That's gonna be my final say, to be honest. Let me know what you guys think. Am I being a bit biased? Am I not? And yeah, I'll see you guys next episode.